We're back here with the 4IR interviews. Carrie Lomas, our customer experience expert. Let's jump in with the first question, which is, there is a roadmap, there is ingredients, there are recipes to change. I'd love to understand better what you see are some of the fundamentals to making those changes.
I think it's a great question, and we all change for different reasons and at different rates. I quite like John Cotter's model. One of the biggest things is creating an environment where there's an urgency and people really see the need to change. And Nish, you talked to me previously about that kind of, what is it that creates that? And how do people go about doing that? And I think that if you understand that if you carry on, you're just going to carry on like this, or your company dies, because if you don't change, nobody else is changing around you, and the world is changing around you, which you have no control over. The way to do that is to get people within your company to see that there's a need to do that, and then take them through what that will mean for them individually. And I think that the John Cotter model is fantastic, so it's a great 8-step process. But there's so much out there on, at the moment, one of the biggest things, the Me Too movement, there's a need to change how we are in the workplace. So lots of companies are out there training people on what's appropriate behaviour and what's not. Does it mean you can't be friendly towards people? No. But it means doing that in a way that's respectful.
Yeah.
And if I look at recruitment at the moment, which is something you and I have discussed in the past, Andrew, the need, some women really do need, some people need, to go about it in a different way. It used to be, are you good enough to work at this company? And actually now we've got a lot of choice, and we won't work for a company where we don't like the culture or we don't believe in the product that they're selling. So KPMG is a great example. They ran a women-only careers fair, and it was for everything from apprentices right through to partner level. And it was so inclusive and so friendly and so open, and very much about, what do you have to give, but what could we give you? And that's a real change in how we go about things. And I thought it was a great example.
And how do you get people to actually start adopting this change?
So I think that's fascinating, because culture and, again, individuals will change differently over time. So I think it's both bottoms up and tops down. So tops down have to really say, this is what we believe needs to happen, and here's why. Because people have to feel that. Some people will change because they're afraid to be the last one. They don't want to be the last one. Some people want to be the first one. Some people want to know what's in it for them. I don't particularly like that phrase myself. And some people want to do it because it's the right thing to do. Some people would do it because they've been told this is the right thing to do. So there's different reasons why we all will change. So you have to actually touch most of those points, but what you really have to do is get a core of people that want to change. Now, don't go with the difficult ones that don't want to do this. Go with the ones that do, and work forward with them. And they'll gather people, and people will see the benefits and move, whether that's adopting a new technology, a new process, a new way of thinking. They will, people bring with it, and communication is absolutely the key to all of it. It's the vascular system for the whole thing.
We all need to change. We need bang flag wavers charging it through the organisation. Agreed. Fantastic.
The other thing is that there's a saying that everybody wants to change, but nobody actually wants to do it. So everybody understands that they do, but it's really, really hard to get it done. So you have to be able to change yourself.
And you just start small.
Yes, and start small and get going. That's the most important thing. Almost don't worry about where you're going to start. It's know that you've got to get going.
Stop doing.
Yeah.
Good. Thank you.